Urgent. 2 days ago, I was contacted by a high-ranking employee of the French government. After determining this person's position and proximity to the French couple, I have deemed the information they gave me to be credible enough to share publicly in the event that something happens. In short, this person claims that the Macrons have executed upon and paid for my assassination. Yes, you read that correctly. More specifically, that the green light was given to a small team in the National Gendarmerie Intervention Group. I am told that there is one Israeli that is on this assassination squad and plans were formalized. Again, this person provided concrete proof that they are all well placed within the French government apparatus. Further to this point, this person claims that Charlie Kirk's assassin trained with the French Legion 13th Brigade with multi-state involvement. Journalist Xavier Proussard's life is also at risk. This is deadly serious. The head of state of France apparently wants us both dead and has authorized professional units to carry this out. I ask that every person retweet and share this. I do not know who in the American government can be trusted, since this source claims that our leaders are aware. But I have more specific information, which is definitely verifiable, should they care to reach out to me. To the brave official in France who did this because they were so moved by the evil of Charlie's public execution to risk their own life, may God bless you truly. Let all be revealed.
Damn. Wow.
Whoa.
11 million views.
Whoa.
This is mega viral.
Let me get that a retweet.
This is crazy, guys.
This is insane.
So that means that a lot of people's life is at risk. Benny Johnson, I heard he was getting death threats.
Benny Johnson?
Yeah, I heard Tim Pool was getting death threats. I don't know, man. Conspiracies and just speaking what you think can get you killed out here.
Yeah, that's insane.
This ain't nothing new, though.
That is insane.
It's nothing new, but it's scary. I thought we were living in a different time, you know?
So you telling me a foreign government came to our land and killed an American, pretty much? This is crazy.
It's like it's no free speech.
This is actually scary stuff.
If this is verified, how is this not an act of war? Hopefully she does a video about it, but this is just insane, guys.
Yeah, I hope she does. This is insanity.
Because I honestly, though, guys, who took Charlie Kirk's life and who attempted to take Trump's life, I truly don't believe those were regular people, bro. I don't believe it.
Yeah.
Too far of a shot. That Donald Trump shot was far as hell.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, the Charlie Kirk one was pretty insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the fact that you knew to get on the roof.
Dome him in the neck like that?
Yeah, I don't know, guys.
I don't think a regular person would have been able to hit that shot swinging and whatnot.
And it's like, if so, the Democrats are creating those extremists. But I know people are pretty extreme, but extreme enough to want to kill someone, I think only like powerful people would be that extreme. A regular person just saying, "Oh, let me go kill another person."
There's
like,
mentally ill people out here that do
it
that.
is,
You can't say that, bro.
I just don't believe that they're doing that, bro. I really do think that these people are, because I mean, hey, it's been proof with past presidents. People are dying from other foreign intelligence agents. I mean, foreign intelligence, bro. Like, people are dying from that. So why wouldn't I think that's happening now?
Yeah.
If it's literally proof that happened back then, why would I not believe that it's happening now?
You know, Candace Owens has been exposing a lot of crazy stuff and saying a lot of crazy stuff. And, you know, she flies very close to the sun, you know. So we had to know that heat was going to come down to her. So I'm really concerned for her because I'm a big supporter of Candace Owens. It's interesting because when she was peddling that line and speaking the narratives and being the black conservative that bashed black people, they was all for Candace. Oh, she's great, she's great, she's great. But as soon as she flipped the script and turned her attention elsewhere, start coming at everybody else. Oh, she's crazy, she's terrible. Oh, cancel her. Oh. It's like, it's crazy. It's like when you push the narratives they want you to push, they're all in favor of you. But as soon as you flip that script, you go against that grain, they're mad at you. They're upset.
Just like
they're discrediting you.
But that's anything.
Just like Charlie.
It's crazy.
As soon as he flipped the script.
Did he really flip the
MTG
script?
stepped down yesterday.
Yes, he did. It's proven messages. Candace, if you watch her videos and her live streams, Charlie was about to flip the script.
She also exposed text messages between them where she said that they tried to kill me.
Yeah.
Damn.
And he said that too.
He flipped the script fully. So as soon as he flipped the script, he died.
It's crazy stuff. It's actually insane. It's truly insane stuff.
So now we got Jeffrey Epstein texting the government. It's getting pretty crazy. People are upset with Tucker. They canceled Alex Jones a long time
He's
ago.
back on his own shit.
I know, but none of these people can get on regular platforms. None of them.
You can't get on the platform and go against that grain.
So
that money talk.
X was
You
the
can't.
only platform, like mega platform, that people, like a lot of people were at, because a lot of people don't be on Rumble. Or
You know, now that you mention it, Tucker was one of the media apparatus for 20 plus years. As soon as he go against that grain, oh, Tucker's crazy, he's paid,
I'm talking about a
he's
question.
compromised. Oh, nah, I ain't trying to hear that shit.
Not even being
I ain't
like,
trying to hear that shit.
not even being extreme. Just a question.
Lots of questions.
That's all people are doing, and then now they're getting, you know, all these death threats, man. But nah, they messed me up with the Benny Johnson one, but they were like threatening his family and stuff. It was crazy. That's why I'm like, damn, like I'm gonna be oblivious. Like, guys, we come in peace. This is all like, you know, we come on here and just say what we think. We didn't think it was gonna be all lit.
I ain't gonna lie, they say we grifting all the time. It's like, I don't understand why everyone thinks like we just don't say what we think. You know, like we watch every single thing in politics going on the news on every media channel for over a year straight during the election cycle. I think I've seen enough to know what I think truly and give my honest opinion. And what Elon has done with this free speech platform like X, allowing these free ideas to flow, is like one of the greatest contributions to our society and free speech, because without these platforms where people can get paid and get their narrative or get these narratives and stories out to broader audiences, you don't know where we would be, because we know that the media and the news is compromised. We know that our politicians are compromised. So who's gonna give us the truth? Where can we turn? And like when these people come on this platform and they go against these popular narratives that's being pushed, they're always attacked. They're always called crazy. And now their lives are being threatened. It's truly insane stuff.
I mean, we seen it with Andrew Tate, man. We did see it.
Yeah.
They're trying to assassinate these people's character, like they're doing Donald Trump.
First they try to assassinate the character, then they try to put you in jail, then they try to kill you. That's what Andrew Tate said. Sometimes if you're too powerful, they got to skip them steps. No dirt on them, can't put them in jail. Got to silence them.
I'm a little scared, y'all. Because it's like Candace says way more crazy stuff than Charlie's ever said. They just had a little bit more access to Charlie. That was the problem. Charlie was going around. He was doing events. It was easy to, you know, see Charlie. You could just walk up to Charlie. See Candace, she walking around with 4-5 securities.
Charlie is.
She got to.
Charlie walked around with 3 security.
Yeah, he does.
When we first met him.
He does. But we walked up to him and I ain't seen no security. But I mean, I guess that's in the
We was at the
various
that was when
security.
Trump
Security
spoke
event.
at the secure event. They
That was
shut
at the
building
RNC.
down.
But still,
No,
though,
it wasn't. It
he's
was,
still
it was
speaking
in Detroit.
at
I think we
college
saw him at
campuses.
the RNC as well, but
You can't stop no bullet. The way he sit at a college campus, you can't stop no bullet, bro.
no, you can't.
So it's just, man, this shit's crazy, man. Didn't they pull up on Nick Fuentes too?
Yeah.
That was like a fan though. It wasn't like a person.
He
Like
wasn't a fan.
So they say.
it was a regular pedestrian that pulled up to his home. It was like a real liberal. They pulled up to his home. He maced him. He got arrested in Illinois.
Who got arrested?
He did.
Nick?
Yes.
It's just, this shit's crazy, man. When we met Alex Jones, he was walking around with security. Candace walking
He
around
had hella
with
security.
'Cause
Remember
he
when,
said-
when we walked up, they was like, oh. He was like, no, it's cool, it's cool.
Like, man.
He's like, I never seen no black guys walk up to me.
You
Y'all
need
come on up.
security for using your First Amendment right?
Yeah. It's crazy stuff. It's crazy stuff.
I don't know, y'all. I'm a little terrified. I can't lie.
In
Yeah.
history, we have seen this happen.
But it's like, how can we prevent these things?
It can't be prevented, my brother. This been happening since
Who's-
the beginning of time,
I know,
my
but
brother.
who's pushing who? But like, it's an evil agenda here. Somebody's pushing something to infiltrate America and our freedom of speech and our politics. And who's doing it?
Who knows? How can we truly know?
I feel like they've been doing this since the beginning of time with America.
But it's like we can stop.
You
this
know,
shit.
you know who's infiltrating us? It's the money. The people with the money. The
How
money.
can we
The
stop
money.
it?
You follow the money. Once
That's not gonna
lobbying,
stop, bro.
bro.
Oh, we can stop.
All
it.
politicians
it's
are
not gonna
paid
stop,
to
bro.
are bought by somebody.
All right,
If we put our foot down right now, we can stop this
let's
shit.
live in delusion like it's not
No,
gonna stop.
no. I mean, hey, I'm not gonna sit here and
All
just
right.
act like, oh, I don't want to stop this shit. Obviously, people want to stop this shit. Candace want to stop it. Tucker want to stop it. Everybody raising these questions because they want to stop it, right?
And guess what?
And so they're just gonna be like, well, we can't stop it. I promise you, if we put our foot down today, that's why people are mad at Donald Trump right now. If we put our foot down today, we can stop this shit. Can we not? No. Well, then I'm not going for that. I'm not taking no for an answer, guys.
I ain't trying to take.
I'm not taking no for an answer. I want to stop this shit.
I ain't the one
obviously
with the.
America right now, they're picking their side on the internet. We look at. They said Ben Shapiro. He had 900 people watching him.
They had everybody on Daily Wire live. They couldn't even pull 1,000 total. They had Michael Knowles, Matt Walsh, and Ben Shapiro all live at the same time. None of them had 1,000. I said it's insane. It doesn't make any sense.
Nick go live. It's
50K. I seen Nick have 80K in there. It's like
so. It's like look, stop buying the influence we got on. I don't know our young generation's mind, bro. It's just insane.
Bro, they're tired of they're tired of being told what to think and being scolded for thinking against the narrative. And now since you telling them they wrong for thinking that, they're gonna go find alternative sources that reinforce their belief or feed them something that to give them something to believe in. So now that there's so many people that have already scolded them for what they think and believe is wrong, and they're finding these alternative sources, and these alternative sources are getting more powerful and more popular, and now they're attacking those sources, it's only gonna bring more eyes to those sources. So it's like, look, whether or not you agree with what these people say and their personalities, the underlying sentiment of America first and all these things that are going on in America, hey, bro, Americans have every right to feel the type of way and question things. You pay for all this shit to happen. You're literally paying for these things to happen right before you.
Yeah, bro. I truly understand that.
It's just facts.
I feel like,
like, look, man, I'm not gonna sit here and say that I agree with Nick Fuentes and his social commentary and the things he says, because he does say wild things. That's not why I'm like, okay, I listen to this. But it's like the sentiment of America first and putting America first and us having our own country that only prioritizes our own country and our own people. I mean, I was saying that even before I knew that was his platform, before I was even familiar with this guy. And now you have this guy whose number one thing is that. It's like,
and they're against it.
They
don't want to drain the swamp, bro.
But it's like, bruh, no,
I understand the definition of draining
man.
the swamp now, guys. It is the people in government's fault that shit like this happens, because other countries have these people, they have them blackmailed, basically. That's just what it is. And then, I mean, hey, they're willing to kill about it, guys. And, I mean, it's crazy, guys. I mean, do we have free speech anymore? Obviously, we didn't. We saw what happened in COVID, you know. I mean, they're rigging elections by Facebook, internet, all type of stuff, guys. I mean, we see the media. It's just crazy, guys. So, I don't know. We have to figure it out, guys. And, I mean, there's some people, they want to put their foot down. And I guess, you know, you might get killed for it. It's insane. But, hey, I promise you, that's why they're mad at Trump. Because this shit could stop. We're the most powerful nation in the entire world. If we want to stop this shit, we can.
You know what's gonna take to stop it?
What? Well, I don't know. Nobody want to do that. Nobody want to do that with us. Nobody want. I'm only scared of China. That's the only country.
I promise you, it's only one way to truly stop it.
That's it. And we got.
I don't even have to say. Y'all can read between the lines.
We got some cordial things going on with them countries. Them ain't the ones blackmailing. Maybe China. We don't know.
There's only one way to stop it, but I ain't gonna say it, y'all. Y'all read it in between the lines.
Hey, let us know what y'all think in the comments, though, guys.
Don't show the numbers.
If it works,
Hell.
put it on TikTok.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
It works.
I'm trying to figure out why the people so mad about food stamps. And it's only the palm color people. Like, literally, if you want food stamps, just apply and lie. That's it. Apply and lie. You see how they be stealing from us? Steal from them. Literally, you can have a 9 to 5, a 5 to 10, a 10 to 12 job and still get that EBT. Just tell them you don't work. That's it. Just tell them you don't work and you gonna get the funds. I've been doing it. I'm gonna still keep doing it. I'm gonna forever do it. Catch me if you can.
Thank you for calling New Jersey EBT customer service. For English, press 1. Para español, for EBT, press 1. Enter the last 4 digits of your phone. Enter your PIN. Your staff balance is $23,235.
Okay, guys, so Camfo merch is officially coming back for Black Friday, but we do have a limited supply. So we need you to put your email on the list. That way you get notified when it comes out. A lot of other people's merch on YouTube is low quality stuff. Our stuff, if you've ever bought it, you can ask someone, is extremely high quality.
I've watched this probably 5 times.
That's not that many times. He doesn't wash his clothes. I've watched this probably like 20 times. Guys, if you notice, we're always wearing Camfo on here. And we each probably got like 3 or 4 shirts max. That tells you all you need to know.
All right, guys.
I see Brandon was like, he sees something that said, not the designer wearing Hellcat driving people complaining about the food stamps.
I just, thinking about food stamps and, EBT, to say that it's a thing, or it's something called white privilege in this country, and you call this not a privilege, is insane.
You know what the privilege is? American privilege. If you're an American, you have privileges. Because this wouldn't happen in a lot of other countries. In Africa, you think they got food stamps? You will starve to death.
But it gets worse. Because that lady that we just saw that had 23,000 in her account of EBT. I didn't even know.
That can't be 1 month, bro.
Hey, it's not 1 month.
It's a year.
That was everything.
It gotta be a year.
10 kids too.
Yeah, everything probably gained that amount, and she just ended up having that amount. But this is what I didn't know, guys. You can use EBT at restaurants.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, I seen that.
You know you can use it on Amazon?
Yeah, I seen that. I heard that today.
Because I was on there and it was like EBT. I was trying to order something.
So you telling
eligible.
me you could swipe the EBT card?
Watch,
I might sign up for these.
You're gonna see. It gets crazy.
All right, y'all, this one's gonna infuriate you. Oh, wow, they accept EBT. What is this?
For the
shit,
crab.
Joe's Crab Shack.
They got steamed crabs. Oh, look, they got paper. Steamed shrimp, mussels, frickin' fried food and salads at the corner crab. This is where all the tax money's going to. A crab shack. What a crowd. I want to pay for people to eat steamed crabs. I mean, what the hell? Come on, yo.
How does a restaurant or someone, do they have to go through the government to like get cleared to accept EBT?
Probably, but like, wouldn't that help with some small businesses? Kinda.
Yeah, I see that point.
Because it's
I'm
like,
not too upset about that.
If you can eat with it, I feel like that is the purpose. But if you get lamb chops and some crazy stuff,
your amount is your amount once you run out.
You can get lamb chops on EBT.
Really?
Obviously, you can go on Amazon.
Yeah, it is crazy, but it's just.
But do you think that, okay, question y'all.
Is that good for business?
Hold on.
Do you think that for people who qualify correctly, like a legal U.S. citizen who has a job and is working, like a single mom, y'all think they should get EBT, right?
Yeah. Yeah, if she's struggling, yeah, for
like
sure.
a single mom who is working a job and doing everything she's supposed to do, they should get EBT.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Okay,
no, we're not trying to get rid of EBT.
But I do think you should be working or something. I do agree with that. I don't think you should just be chilling and getting in.
But you think that kind of help with the economy a tad bit?
If
you're able to buy it at different stores?
Hold on. If people are, I'm talking about fraud for EBT.
Oh, fraud.
That is causing inflation. Because now, that's a problem.
People who don't need it are getting it.
And that's raising how much people, we got it paying taxes.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that hurts. And a lot of that falls on the middle class.
I don't want nobody to starve.
Yeah, I don't want no one to starve.
But how people are acting, that is the problem.
I don't want the kids in Africa to starve. I don't want nobody to starve. But the people in America crying about white supremacy and racism.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that.
I mean, hey, man.
When they feeding you, giving you a ride to school every day.
AC, you got AC in
We're
the
going to feed you, give you a ride to school.
Kids.
Shoot. In Oklahoma.
School lunches.
Yeah, they got something called Oklahoma Promise. All you got to do is like fill it out and make decent grades and they'll pay for your college and everything.
Where the free lunches coming from? That's tax dollars.
That's tax dollars for sure.
So it's like, there's a lot of people starving in the world. We ain't crying for them.
You pay, you choose. I pay, the taxpayer, I choose. Milk, eggs, meat, produce, and fabric softener. Otherwise, get to work. Is that fair? No, that's not fair?
There should be some choice in that.
I don't think there should be any choice. Our soldiers get MREs and they have to pay for them. Why should someone who's able-bodied, choosing not to work, get anything better than our soldiers? Are you aware of like, and this is so Snap, because you mentioned this is true. If you go to Amazon, right?
All right.
Snap EBT, okay, right here. So I pay taxes, right? And there are a lot of Americans who work and pay taxes, who are poor, low-income Americans, right?
Yes.
Not on Snap. You get 50% off your Prime membership. You get unlimited groceries for $4.99 a month. Let me show you what's in the groceries. Lavazza coffee, $25. Rockstar, Ghost Energy. Hey, let's go down to snacks and treats. When you say choice, these are the choices right now that tax. Pre-filled pumpkin buckets of assorted Halloween candy. Does that seem like helping someone with a tough break? And how do we make the case to low-income Americans that they should fund that? Because they are.
Well, a lot of them have children.
Okay, so do the people paying taxes who are working for a living.
Okay, that's a fair
Right?
point.
I mean, because people say it's taken from the rich, given to the poor. And you look obviously very svelte, and I'm sure you know that obesity is a problem in the country. It doesn't affect you. Probably affects me more than you. I have some that I could lose. But the obesity rate for low-income women in this country, okay, who are not on SNAP, 40%. You know what it is for those on SNAP? 57%. So working class Americans with kids not on SNAP, struggling, are paying to make other people fatter.
Tough to argue with that. That's not a fair argument though. Them two right there. She ain't ready for him.
So
But
hold on.
it
So he
doesn't make
said
sense.
50% of
57.
57% of people that's on EBT is fat. Well, yeah. The
Thought it would
videos
be
we've been
more.
seeing.
Thought it would be more actually.
The videos we've been
But
seeing.
man, hey, look, guys, I want the EBT fraud to end.
The fraud has to end. I do think that
that's the biggest problem.
in America, it is we are privileged, so people should get SNAP if you are unable or, if you're a single mom working. I might do a thing. This might be a crazy take. No SNAP for men. You an able-bodied man,
I think that's a thing.
no SNAP.
I think that's a thing already.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's men getting SNAP. Yes, men get SNAP.
Yeah, now they get snapped.
It's based on income and expenses, not on gender.
That's all it's based off of.
Single man living alone. Married man with a family. Father with children. And I can understand college students. But an able-bodied man, 34% of the recipients are men.
Yeah, I'm just not with the fraud.
Some
man.
says 43% of them are men. I think it should be for women and children.
This is the problem right here, guys. Over 500,000 people are getting double benefits.
And 186,000 dead people receiving benefits.
That's a problem.
Sound like Social
Fraud
Security.
is crazy. Remember, this is that
That's a
Doge stuff.
problem.
Doge was figuring this stuff out too. Okay, guys. So now, if we're for SNAP, but if you think about it, if we took a poll with America, not right or left, all Americans, who would be for 186,000 dead people getting SNAP and 500,000 people getting double SNAP? I think a majority of Americans will vote against that, especially the middle class taxpayers who are funding the SNAP.
I just want only Americans to get SNAP.
I think that's the only. It's just like I don't know, man. I just some of this stuff. I feel like if we took polls on topics like specifically, most Americans would agree on these things. These aren't crazy things that we're arguing over.
Some people believe that illegal aliens should get SNAP.
Now, some people believe on the conservative side that they should end SNAP benefits.
They eating good over there. Goodness. Yeah, they hitting the fraud.
Now, I'm not a hater, guys, and I don't think we should end SNAP benefits, but I do think it needs to just be a huge crackdown on it.
Well, yeah, for
that lady that had $23,000 on her balance.
The fraud, and y'all are hurting the fellow American taxpayer. That's why they say that's why those needed to happen, because there's so much waste, fraud, and abuse.
I'm not a hater. I'm all for people eating. It's just we got a lot of people starving in different countries. Y'all complaining and crying. So it's like, that's the only reason why I say, man, let's just get rid of it. But I say, I got people that I know personally on EBT that need SNAP for real. So that's why I'm like, I have the heart with it.
I think everyone can agree. People who truly qualify and need SNAP should get SNAP. But fraud, no one wants the fraud.
Fraud and illegal aliens.
That's fraud. That falls under fraud.
I do get a little upset when I see, these kids growing up and they just eating all this damn junk food, though.
And then we got the highest diabetes rate.
I do get a little upset about that, bro. That's just too goddamn much junk food right there, bro.
But I thought they changed it. RFK changed it though on SNAP.
I don't know, man.
I thought that was a rule. I don't know. I'm just saying.
I thought they was gonna change it too, but the EBT just hit, man, and they going crazy. Like, bro, it's just so many snacks.
You know how many people I've seen sell food stamps to get their hair done, nails done, their toes done, buy an outfit to go to the club, drugs? A lot. If I've seen it, other people seen it. You know what? That's why people don't give two fucks. I've seen people, women, get a new man. The man got the food stamp. Now, the food stamp is for her and her kids. The man has the food stamp card and he in the grocery store buying shit that he want. People see that shit. You know what? They don't give two fucks. You know, some kids go to school and get breakfast and lunch, no dinner, because mama done sold the food stamps for shit that she wanted. Dumb people don't give two fucks. And people are saying, well, what about my kids? Well, yeah, what about your kids when you had the food stamps, you out there selling them? What did you think about your children then? The fucked up shit that people do, people see that. So now people are like, I don't care. Life is about to start life for a lot of people. But don't get mad when people don't give two fucks. Because we see so many people out there abusing that shit that they be like, I don't give a shit. You know, what about my kids? What about your kids? When you was out there doing that fucked up shit with them food stamps, what about your kids?
Yeah, guys, so they're gonna have to reapply for food stamps. So let's see how that happens. I definitely think that is gonna be bad for the grocery stores.
But I don't see why they would complain about that, because if you qualify for them when you apply, then you'll qualify. And the people who are doing the fraud and all that will not. And that will help the people who are also struggling, who are paying taxes. It's not only people who are on SNAP who are struggling. The regular tax-paying American is also struggling on the lower ends.
If they working, wouldn't they consider paying for it too?
Look, it's gonna be the same thing like them crying about the National Guard. Only criminals are gonna cry about it.
Yeah, that I really didn't understand that.
It's gonna be the same thing. They crying about it because now they can't have $23,000 in their UBT account, bro. That's insane.
I don't.
And you see how big she was?
She was big. If that tricep hang over that elbow, oh yeah, I'm trusting her food.
But hey guys, look, man, I have sympathy because I have family members on this stuff, and I was once on this stuff. But now that I think about it, maybe some of them family members were lazy. I know we're in a bad economy, not everybody can get a job, so I'm all for it. But when I just think about the situation of other people's situation in different countries, that makes me just feel no sympathy. Because people are like this, aren't praising and waving the American flag. We love y'all. We appreciate the government for coming up with this system to make people pay taxes so my babies can eat. Appreciate it, but now we gonna look at the people, any white person and say, I just know you got white privilege. Nigga, you got privilege.
It's American privilege, that's what it is.
That's what pisses me off.
If you are in America, you're privileged.
So that's why sometimes life do need the life of some of these people, which it is life in form. But you know, I guess, I don't know, man. It's perspectives of life. Like I say, my perspective, you in the hood compared to the world, you in a great position. You ain't in India diving in that shit. Like,
Cameroon.
Seen them Indians diving in that shit and they was limiting them videos. Y'all ain't living like that.
Yeah, it's some people struggling for real.
So I mean, hey, y'all seen that video when Constantine went to Nigeria and they was on that boat and they was floating on the boat to go to school?
And did you know Nigeria is like one of the richest countries in Africa too? I'm telling you, white privilege is not I'm telling you.
So each one of these people dancing and all that, y'all need to thank America. Y'all need to thank America, guys.
It's
don't
crazy
cry about it.
when you also think about people crying about America. It's people that's trying to live here too.
So why are they trying to come here? To come be oppressed?
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna go there so I can be oppressed.
Patience leave Haiti to be oppressed.
Wow. Turn my food stamps back on.
White having a good old time.
White supremacy.
Ain't that hard, is it? No, huh? That's what I'm saying. It's a battle. It's what we want. Yeah. That's what we want. I'm like fired up. Strong, you come to the town. I'm gonna put my hand like this. I'm gonna turn it, take it before you can close it. Think I can do that? As quick a hand as you got. Make sure your hand's flat. Don't cheat me. Damn, I thought you was gonna get it. Look, I haven't even moved my hand yet. You sure? Oh shit. Damn. Bro. Dang, I thought you, with them quick hands of yours? Are you sure? Damn. And I used to catch arrows, man. I used to shoot arrows at them. I catch them with my hands. Whoop. Whoop. Whoop.
Beam's a competitor, so we hoop, We play badminton. We go hit golf balls. This dude want to win everything.
Here come the champ.
Now, he gonna cheat you to beat you. Sometimes, he gonna grab you or move your ball at the last minute.
Say goodnight.
Why the font so big?
Why is it a problem for you guys?
They can see it from the other sideline. I'm just concerned. Your shit is on 72 font right now.
I guarantee you I'll rip your fucking nuts off if you up in a game on Saturday. And that's only because I like you. If I didn't like you, I'd rip them off and make you eat them. His job is once a week to put something out there for me and put it out. I don't understand it. I don't quite get it. I look at it sometimes, I can't believe what people put on there. Like, wow, I don't care what your food looks like, but they put it out there. So wait a minute, so, all right, so we haven't got no likes yet.
Coach, it's been 5 seconds.
Oh, we got 9 already. Shit.
The city of Oakland mourning the death of beloved football coach John Beam, who gained fame from the Netflix series Last Chance U.
Unfortunately, Coach Beam passed away this morning from a gunshot wound that he sustained yesterday.
According to police, Beam was shot and killed Thursday at Laney College, where he served as athletic director.
This was a very targeted incident.
Early this morning, authorities arresting a suspect, 27-year-old Cedric Irving Jr., a former football player at an Oakland high school where Beam once coached. Police say Irving never played for him and that recently the suspect was known to loiter around the Laney College campus.
I will say that Coach Beam, although they did not have a close relationship, was open to helping everybody in our community.
For decades, Beam has been a pillar of Oakland. In 2018, Laney College became the top-ranked junior college football team in the country under his leadership.
Touchdown! The defending state and national champions.
The story documented in season 5 of the Netflix show Last Chance U.
Put that up! Put that up!
Many of Beam's former players, some now in the NFL, sharing emotional tributes. Rajon Wright, who plays for the New Orleans Saints, posting, "You mean the world to me." His brother, Nashawn Wright, with the Chicago Bears, sharing this photo with a broken heart emoji.
An absolutely incredible human being.
Among those also honoring his life, the chief of police for the neighboring city of Piedmont, who told reporters today he's known Coach Beam since the 8th grade.
John was so much more than a coach. He was a father figure to thousands of not only men, but young women in our community. And I know that if Coach was here, he would end by saying, 2 claps, ready, ready.
Liz joins us tonight live. And Liz, what are police saying about a motive in this shooting?
Well, Tom, authorities say the suspect went to the college campus for a reason, but they have not yet said anything about his specific motive. They say they're waiting for prosecutors to file charges. NBC News has attempted to reach out to the suspect and family members for comment.
When I heard it was cold, it was hard. It was like, wow, I was in shock. I didn't really believe it. Very stern and strict, but in a good way that you can learn from.
For more than 4 decades in Oakland, Coach Beam built a reputation as one of the most influential educators and coaches in the state. In 2012, he took over as head football coach at Laney, guiding the Eagles to 2 league titles and a state championship. He was named the California Community Colleges Athletic Association Coach of the Year.
He could talk to me, to you, to anybody, and he'll make you feel good. He'll make you want to run through a wall for him.
Over 45 years at Laney and Skyline High School, Beam coached more than 2,500 football players, including more than 30 who made it to the NFL.
Told you, man, I used to catch arrows.
Nationally, Beam became the household name when Netflix Last Chance U featured the Laney Eagles in 2020, showing his unfiltered passion, his iconic mustache, and his fierce love for Oakland. Retired Oakland Police Chief LaRon Armstrong says Beam had a special ability to reach young men who most of society often overlooked.
Some of them had made poor decisions in their life and that they needed a second chance, and not many people would give it to him, but John would. He was a man that could deal with this unique population of individuals.
Longtime friends and former players say the loss is impossible to measure.
It's a huge loss. There's definitely a void. We're talking about an individual who for 40 years helped more people in Oakland than anyone else.
My mind's racing around, I'm thinking of the good times and just why.
Back at Laney, students like Aleem are trying to make sense of it while holding on to the lessons Coach Beam lived by.
He would just want you to push on, finish your education, and follow your passions. That's really what he would want anyone to do, really.
Oakland police have identified 27-year-old Cedric Irving Jr. as the suspected killer who came here to Laney College yesterday. Tonight, there's a growing memorial in honor of Coach Beam, who spent half of his 40-year career here at Laney College. Beam was shot inside the Fieldhouse building at Laney College yesterday afternoon and passed away this morning. Yesterday, authorities released this photo to several police agencies as they tried to find the suspected gunman. Tonight, sources confirmed this is Irving Jr. entering the Fieldhouse. We've learned Irving is a former Skyline High School student and football player, but sources say he did not attend Skyline while Beam was a coach there. Police say Irving knew Coach Beam, but tell us they did not have a relationship. Tonight, they say the shooting was targeted. The suspect's brother tells NBC Bay Area Irving practiced with the Laney football team at some point, but was never formally on the team. PD says Irving was known to loiter around the campus, adding technology helped track him down.
Well, speaking of the suspect, Cedric Irving Jr., he's from the Bay Area and has family here. Investigative reporter Hilda Gutierrez tracked down his brother and father today to get their take on what he's now accused of doing. She joins us now. And Hilda, what have you learned?
Yes, family and neighbors are in shock after learning of Cedric Ali Irving's arrest in connection to the Oakland legendary coach's death. They shared with me what they knew about Irving and what they never expected.
This is a picture Samuel Irving shared of him with his older brother, identifying Cedric Ali Irving as the person on the left.
Hearing about my brother's arrest shocked me a lot, made me tear up. I couldn't believe, he would have done such a thing like this. I wish he would have just came, to his family for help or advice or just anything, because we're family.
Samuel says he notified his parents of Cedric's arrest and they were just as heartbroken. At an address listed for Irving's father in Ashland, a man holding back tears opened the door and spoke with us briefly.
I don't want to talk right now, okay? Because, I don't know what's going on and until all the facts come out, because I don't know what's going on, okay?
I asked Samuel what he knows about his brother's connection to the longtime Oakland football coach he's now accused of killing.
What do you know about his relationship with John Beam, or how did he know him?
I believe he knew Coach Beam. As I said, he went to Laney. I'm not too sure if he played. I know he practiced with Laney for a little while. I'm not too sure for how long or when he started or when he stopped.
But Oakland police say Cedric Irving was never a student at Laney. At Irving's last listed address inside Oakland's Lockwood Gardens affordable housing community, an apartment now sits empty with belongings stacked outside the door. Neighbors there were surprised to hear the news about Irving's arrest.
Wow, sorry to hear that. I didn't know it was my neighbor. Boy, you never know who it might be.
She added that Irving lived there more than 7 years, but just moved out about a month ago.
I came home one day and his curtains was all up and I didn't see nothing in there. And I was like, oh, he moved. But I used to see him dump his garbage and stuff, but he never speak to me and say nothing. Very quiet dude.
Samuel Irving says his brother played tight end for Skyline High's varsity football in 2016 and 2017, long after Coach Beam had left for Laney.
Did you know of any issues that he had with him?
No, nothing, no issues about John Beam.
Samuel says he used to be close to his brother, but things changed after Cedric left high school. He became distant.
Yeah, everything changed after he graduated. Showed a lot of animosity towards me, even, his brother since we were kids, and a lot of taking right now, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it seems like a mental health thing, but they said this dude graduated 2017, 2018. He's 27 years old.
But it kills me, like, how was he even practicing with the coach if he wasn't in school?
I have no idea. This just doesn't make sense to me. It's just very tragic.
What I'm thinking is maybe, this coach, he's a good guy in the community.
Thought he was going to get an opportunity, didn't get the opportunity.
Exactly.
Life went downhill,
and
held it against him.
Yes, all that.
Came and got vengeful.
But you weren't even a student, and he allowed you to be in that atmosphere.
Did you a favor already.
Obviously, let him be in the team atmosphere and you weren't a student. So therefore, he knew he might have had some type of mental problem going on. He like, man, I mean, you're not even, he probably didn't even have the grades to get in this JUCO, maybe.
You know, you could have any type of
But
grades.
why wasn't he on the team then? Or maybe he just sucked.
He probably was trying out and then didn't make the team.
Well, maybe he was like,
you could do practice without being a full student. I promise you, in JUCO, you would see a lot of crazy stuff in JUCO.
Oh, you could just practice and not be a full-time student?
Sometimes you could practice before school actually starts.
I mean, this is an interesting JUCO. They don't even have dorms at this JUCO. So who knows what was going on?
You know, they have football season. We don't know if he was doing spring ball going into the actual season. We don't know none of that. We don't get. It's not like track.
They don't say what capacity he practiced in.
Yeah, we don't know if he tried out.
He did. Yeah, we don't know what he did.
But they had some type of connection, though. People saying that they didn't know each other.
It seems like it was brief because they said they had no relationship, no connection. So it seems like Coach just did him a favor. The favor ended. Dude, life went downhill. He see Coach helping a lot of other people in similar situations. He didn't get the opportunity. His brother said he was resentful towards his own brother. So clearly he had issues.
After high school, so obviously
we saw he was living in affordable care. When they zoomed in the apartment, he was living in a rough situation.
But it was something to do with football for sure. Because I mean, if you
I'm gonna keep it 100, bro.
You act different after high school because you didn't get an opportunity to play in college.
Can't be that, bro.
But what else was it?
It's got to be
his brother
something
said,
along those lines.
His brother said he acted different after high school.
His life just probably went downhill after that.
Yeah, what happens after high school? You go to college.
Go to the real world. Or go to college.
You know, and he was obviously doing this after high school.
Are you telling me,
man, this is crazy.
From 2017 to 2025, he now decided to shoot and kill the man. You know, that's why I can't put that.
So what happened to him then?
I don't know if he was on drugs. We don't know. I'm just saying he could possibly be on drugs, anything.
I feel like just from what we pieced together, that's just where we should leave it at because we don't know what motivated him to do this.
Facts.
There's no. Even his own family is like, what the hell?
But, bro,
like his brother, his daddy crying. His brother like, I don't know what the hell going on.
If you're on drugs, right? Listen to me. If you're on drugs, you can go kill anybody. Why go kill the man that tried to help you? It was something to do with football.
We don't know if he actually helped him.
You're telling me that you don't think? What do you mean? He was on he gave him I'm not gonna say he gave him like a huge opportunity, but he gave him the atmosphere to be around.
So since 2017, 2018.
Bro, Taj, okay. You know people have episodes 10 years later. I mean, this guy obviously said he never talked to his neighbors for 7 years. You telling me it wasn't football that made him do this? He killed the coach. This is causing me to do this. I feel this way, and I go kill the coach that tried to do something for me. It doesn't matter if it was drugs involved, mental illness involved, anything. He killed the coach on purpose. Point blank, period. If you can't say that, I
said it. I ain't saying. Like I'm justifying.
I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying.
I said we truly don't know what was the whole motive behind that. We don't.
He killed the coach.
Yes, that's what we know.
Obviously, it's an easy motive here. Is it not easy to figure out this motive?
We don't know. I don't have enough information.
YouTube stops us from dropping off videos. I have a mental breakdown. I go kill the YouTube CEO. What's my problem here? YouTube. This is obvious. Like, what the hell? It's nothing to piece up. You know, we need to know the motive, and let's let the facts come out. And Daddy talking about let's let the facts come out and all this. A key fact here, y'all know what a football field house is, right?
Yeah.
You killed a coach in the field house, so you were looking for him.
Well, he's the athletic director of the school.
Okay, you were looking for him. Oh, you didn't just go kill him.
He said you're loitering around the school.
A field house? You're deep in the back of the school.
We don't know what the school setup is, man.
Well, I mean,
it's a JUCO.
It's a random guy. Let me kill him.
Yeah, they say he was loitering around the school.
You think he did randomly?
Nah, they say he was loitering around the school. They say he's known to loiter around.
I'm not. Look, guys. I'm not even. The police said this is an obvious. He said it was obvious hit or
target. It's targeted.
Obviously target.
Yeah.
If you don't think it's targeted, that's insane.
Nobody said it wasn't
nobody
targeted.
said it wasn't targeted. We just said we don't know why.
If you're targeted, if somebody gets targeted, it's a reason why.
Yeah.
And what's the reason why?
I don't know, brother.
We see it here.
Yeah.
It's pretty. All the connections are obvious in this situation. I just can't believe. Let's get past that. But I just can't believe this shit happened, man. Like, this coach obviously affected and changed a lot of people's lives, and he was there for everybody. He obviously was there for this kid that wasn't even in the school. Wasn't in the school.
Can we go back to the video of him? Because he had hella bags when he came into the building, though.
Yeah.
That's what threw me off too.
Hey
so.
man, let's let it play out, bro. It's an investigation going on.
We know what it is. It's really nothing.
You know, it's probably
else
all
to-
his belongings. They say he just moved out of his house. Probably everything he owned. He was in affordable
Yeah,
housing.
he
Did
was-
you see the situations he was living in? They showed the house. I cringed. I said, "Oh shit."
But hey,
Ooh.
just like the guy that went
Scary.
to what the NFL headquarters or something and shot
Oh,
that
yeah.
up.
Yeah.
These people are having problems, bro.
Yeah.
Like sports do affect some people's mental health after. I mean, and it happens a lot in a lot of sports, football especially. Aaron Hernandez. I mean, this happens, guys. But man, it's just to this guy. I mean, like man,
He was still living his dream and tweaked out.
yeah,
he was
but like to
tweaking.
kill a coach that was helping people, man, it's just man. I mean, y'all know what y'all know everything we pretty much thinking, guys. I mean, we ain't got to lay it out for y'all, but I'm thinking all type of stuff. Really, it's like I can't even help these niggas. That's what I'm thinking. Like, what's the point? Like,
Well,
you
it
know?
is. It's a JUCO though, so this you kind of. I ain't trying to
was
say you
having a community,
expected.
though, more
Like
than
when you in
JUCO.
JUCO, you getting rough kids no matter what already. To be honest with you, when you have a JUCO, a lot of the kids are already pretty much rough coming into your program. So,
But these kids are stupid and low IQ.
All
because
right,
you get,
bro.
No,
All right,
no,
bro.
no,
You
no,
ain't
no,
gotta
no,
go
no,
that
no. I'm
hard,
finna go
bro.
hard because I'll tell you
You
why,
don't
bro.
have to go that hard,
You get
bro.
an opportunity.
Yeah.
You get an opportunity. So if you get given an opportunity, just because the opportunity doesn't go well, that happens to anybody in life. To have a mental breakdown, that's a form of low IQ, brother.
I don't know.
When I look at
Mental health.
I'm sorry. I looked up yesterday, guys. I'm gonna show you how privileged people are in the United States. If you make over $50,000,
You like in the top, like
1%.
Yeah.
So a lot of black people are making that. You can look up the black average in America.
Yeah, no, it's
black
just
people are making above 50,000.
It's just that there's just not enough to live right now.
I guess in this economy.
Yeah.
I guess you feel poor in this economy. And you're not
Statistically.
smart enough to look at other countries to really realize I'm actually living a pretty good life. I'm 1%. I'm in the best 1% of the entire world.
Yeah.
And I'm screaming racism and privilege and this type of shit happens, you know? That's shit's a form of low IQ, bro. This shit's pissing me off, bro. Honestly. Like, this shit has to end, guys. This shit has to end. This shit is crazy. Because everybody in the United States, I don't give a damn. We're privileged. And obviously, man, if you make over $25,000, bro, you can be a janitor and you're still above 80% of the entire world. And you're crying about something? I understand. I mean, but that's just something that's going on within you, bro. I know people don't want to get up and work every day, but that's just life, you know? I don't know, man. But this shit here, I mean, this shit to me is just a form of bad education, bro. That's what this shit leads to, man. Bad education leads to shit like this.
how when you say education, this
Yeah,
is an individual person.
Yeah,
problem.
this individual with mental health problems.
Killing.
He's got mental
we
health
don't
problems.
know he got mental health problems.
I would say this is probably to me more of a mental health thing. I think this is a dude whose life was obviously in a rough situation, and I think just given what everything I heard, if I had to piece it together, it just seems like he had a rough situation. He was distant from his family, his situation. He was loitering around a place where he could have got an opportunity. Blame the one guy who didn't get the opportunity, and he paid the price. That's what I would say if I had to guess.
Do y'all think that bad education? What's another way to say it?
I don't think so.
Bad education or low IQ doesn't lead to mental health problems.
I don't believe so because I know a bunch of people that have a great education and still decided to tweak out and be thug.
I'm
and sell
saying
drugs.
majority of the time, though, do you believe that happens? Like, do you believe that low IQ people or people that don't have good educations could have bad mental health?
I don't know. I don't know what the correlation there is.
I don't know. I mean, I think because I just look at what goes on, and the people that I know that have bad educations, they claim they have mental health problems, and that's what leads to killings. That's what's going on in the fucking community, right? Bad education, we're seeing bad education. They're dealing with mental health things. If you can just kill somebody, you have a mental health problem. Bad education, mental health, killing. This is a community problem.
Hold on, would you say killing is considered a mental health problem? Cause like, why haven't you had to do it for?
I don't know, Ty.
Like, I'm just saying, like, cause like the military had to go out there and slaughter people all the time. So you gonna call them mental health? They mentally insane?
Let's get Taj off the channel, guys. You don't think people with PTSD have mental health issues?
Yes.
Okay, so what are you even talking about?
But you trying to say like they're dumb? That's why they're murdering people pretty much.
But that leads to mental health. Bad education sorry, I'm not gonna say everybody that's in the military has bad education, but what is the last route for you if you can't go to college? For most people,
A regular job in the military.
Okay, all right. So I mean, I'm not saying that all people in the military are just dumb, but they're not the brightest, sharpest shit in the fucking toolbox.
I wouldn't say all that shit, bro. All right, now you just going off the deep end here. I don't think people, just because you go to the military, you're
I'm not
dumb.
saying that, but I'm just saying you weren't like a fucking 4.0 student.
Who said, why can't a 4.0
Yeah,
student join the military?
I know some smart people that went to the military.
A lot of smart people in the military.
They scored very high on that.
You're going off deep end. You're doing a lot to make a point. You're just going everywhere. It's crazy.
Let me know if I'm tripping, y'all.
Honestly, can I put it in plain words for you? And you're a smart guy, so you all understand, but a lot of people don't. The Democrats are getting killed on the shutdown because we're closing up programs that are Democrat programs that we were opposed to. So we're being able, and they're never going to come back in many cases. So we're being able to do things that we were unable to do before. So we're closing up programs that are Democrat programs that we wanted to close up or that we never wanted to happen, and now we're closing them up. And we're not going to let them come back. The Democrats are getting killed. And we're going to have a list of them on Friday, closing up some of the most egregious, socialist, semi-communist, probably not full communist, we're saving that for New York, but semi-communist programs, and we're closing them up. We're not closing up Republican programs because we think they work. So the Democrats are getting killed, but they're not telling the people about that. I say it, nobody, well, I haven't said it probably as bluntly as I just said it, but so we are closing up Democrat programs that we think that we disagree with, and they're never going to open again.
Wow. So it happened, guys. This shutdown literally proved nothing.
The shutdown was so pointless.
Like, this was crazy, and they were blaming Donald Trump for it all to point back to the Democrats. Like I said, like I've been saying since the election, this is a humiliation ritual for the Democrats.
I still want to know. Interesting though, because they won a lot of elections on November 5th in their favor.
But in them places, like New York was already...
Yeah, a lot of them states were already blue.
Right.
That's true.
Still, they don't have a presidential candidate for the next one. If they really think that Gavin Newsom will win, let's go ahead and elect JD now.
I wouldn't count him out.
I would count him out.
I wouldn't count him out. I think that liberals, the thing about Democrats is they will vote for whoever is on the ticket that is a Democrat. Republicans, you know, it's harder to earn their vote because they have to like you. Like for someone like Trump, they turn out in droves. They're gonna show up and show out. But I think Democrats will show up and show out for literally anybody that's a Democrat on the ticket.
But I don't think no Republicans will vote for Gavin Newsom at all.
Well, duh.
And JD Vance is a lot less controversial than Trump. So maybe them people in the middle might go for JD.
It's not about the fact that the Republicans will vote for Gavin Newsom. It's about the fact that Democrats will vote for him. They're going to vote for the Democrat candidate. Exactly. They're going to show up and vote for anybody. The reason Kamala lost is because she was against Trump. You can't beat Trump. Look, they cheated to beat Trump last time.
They can have California, they can have New York, but they can't have the United States.
I don't think they'll win.
Or they cannot have the
What does Kaushi say right now?
I'm going to keep it 100. Right now, to me, the Republican base is split, and that is concerning to me.
But we're just going through...
Not for president, though.
Yeah, we're just going through issues with what we're going through with, Israel. But that's it. That's all I would say.
All right. Well, the next presidential candidate got to come up and give a good answer.
What's that one side again?
If they don't?
Nah, I don't think so.
What's the side again with the odds? What was it?
Kaushi.
Not Kaushi. What was the poly market?
Guys,
I'll pull it up for you.
This is so bad for the Democrats that like I've been saying since Kamala, Democrats will not win an election, I think, for at least 4 more elections, bro.
They won't win one. Definitely not the next one.
They can have New York and California, but this right here just made it even worse.
Yeah, they got JD winning 29-20.
20%?
But hey, this is why I think that this is even worse for them. This right here just made it worse for them because this is what people are thinking.
I have so many thoughts about this. In case you have missed it, 10 senators. I haven't even gone through the full list because they pissed me off. But it's 10 Democratic senators have agreed to a deal with the Republicans to open the government. And it is they let the Republicans play in their faces so much, and y'all knew good and doggone well that y'all not built for this. Y'all not petty enough for this. Y'all not strategic enough for this. Y'all don't stand 10 toes down enough for this. Y'all know that's who y'all are. So if y'all know that's who you are, then don't play in our faces and waste our time for a month. We didn't have to do all this. The Democrats cocaine. What are you? I have tried to calm down so many times to record this video, but Senate Democrats, it's official. They are actually voting with Senate Republicans to reopen the government and got absolutely nothing from the longest government shutdown in history. What was the point of doing this in the first place if you weren't actually going to care about the Affordable Care Act? What does getting a vote in December mean for the millions of people who are going to experience an increase in their healthcare premiums of $100 to thousands of dollars? If you were going to cave that easily, if you were going to be that soft, if you were going to, what was the point in America going through this in the first place? What kind of stunt is this? Whenever you guys get on my page and you try to say, oh, I'm so biased, I'm so this, I'm so that, I will say what I actually feel regardless of what party they are a part of. This is not something I agree with. This, try to keep it calm,
I'm telling you, Gavin Newsom is beyond cooked if that's their candidate.
He is their candidate.
I just think it's not as gonna be as a surefire thing as y'all think.
So you think that the Republicans just aren't as together as they were?
I'm not saying that. I think the base is split right now. That's pretty obvious. A lot of infighting going on.
But split, where are they gonna go?
It's a lot of infighting going on.
Are they gonna go Democrat?
They're just not gonna vote. That's the
they
thing.
will.
They won't vote. Democrats show up to vote.
But we know
that's the thing.
How serious it is if Gavin Newsom becomes the president.
They won't let that happen.
We're not letting that happen.
They won't let that happen.
Okay, bro. Y'all think that. I think that Republicans are low propensity voters. I think they have to like or love who's on the ballot for them to vote. Democrats is a different story. They're gonna go vote for whoever is blue.
And I've heard that. And I
It's
believe
a
that.
fact.
But
They're way more likely to turn out for elections.
So you think that Gavin Newsom will win?
No, I'm just saying it's not a surefire thing. Like it's not just gonna be a shoe-in, another Trump walk in the park. It's not gonna be that.
I think that
Trump's not on the ballot. It's gonna be harder.
JD winning.
Bro, they've had too many.
I hope that be the case, but I'm just kidding. I'm just saying if the Republican base is split right now, I don't think that's good for the party.
We got a lot of time.
And Democrats were split. That's probably why they lost. But at the same time, we're split on an issue that won't cause like somebody not to vote for Republican.
They got candidates
they're splitting on LGBTQ. That's crazy. We split on Israel. That's
a big issue.
I mean,
Democrats are split on that issue. Zohran Mamdani has a very clear case on that issue. He just whipped ass in New York. I'm telling you. They're putting out candidates who will take a stance and say the things that the voters want to hear, whether or not it's the truth or not. You need to give the voters what they want.
Nobody in the Republican Party would give ratio like this. People hate this guy. He's
telling you,
cooked.
and how California is right now.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, if you have this many comments, people don't like you.
Yeah.
So
there are people that do like him.
They're idiots. And people are realizing, just like the people we just watched, that this was Democrats' fault. And if you're still going to blame Trump on this, people are idiots, but they're not that bad of idiots, bro.
I think the middle voters.
I think you guys are giving too much grace.
I think the middle voters who were scared of Trump because of all the media propaganda, the Hitler, they can't do that to JD. So if someone's more censored, they're not going to do it.
They already do it.
Not like Trump. Not like Trump.
They already do it.
Not like Trump.
They already do it.
Trump's is next level.
They already do it.
They tried to kill Trump. They wasn't trying to kill JD.
There are people that say online that they absolutely hate JD Vance because he's so evil. They say he hates his wife because she's an Indian and she's not Christian.
Idiots.
There's so much stuff, bro.
But that's the extremes.
It's people who are on the split Republican base that talk down on JD Vance because his wife is Indian.
Bro, look, at the end of the day, we're going to run some clips,
JD's
guys.
going to win.
But America, to me, as a whole, just
I
isn't
hope
stupid.
you're right. I hope you guys are right. I'm looking at this from everything I've paid attention to and learned over the last year or two of us watching politics. I think that Republican voters are low propensity, me personally.
And people do say that. But as a whole, America, they're going to vote for the right thing.
Okay.
At the end of the day, and that's what this election showed me last time.
I think JD less controversial than Trump.
I think they're going to vote for who gives them what they want.
And it's getting worse. It's not. Kamala was bad. I mean, they were trying to clean up Joe Biden, but like, it's getting worse for them, bro. They have all that in the past. Now they have this. This is bad, bro. Y'all shut down food stamps.
Okay.
And his state is awful.
Like,
bro, that stuff doesn't matter to Democrats. They're gonna vote for whoever is on
We're
the
not
ballot
worried about
from their
Democrat
side.
voters. We're worried about the middle guys. And
the middle guys
people see this shit.
Yeah.
All right.
I agree.
Can't change them.
They if they don't like what's on the ballot, they're just not gonna vote. It's literally that simple. They just won't vote.
I'm not
Y'all
gonna
think, it's an election, I have to vote. They're just not gonna vote.
But I feel like they're more likely to vote for JD than they were for Trump because Trump had all that controversy. He was a felon and he got them.
Sure. JD's not Trump though.
Yeah, but he has less dirt on his name.
Sure, I agree, but I'm just saying if they don't like the candidate, they'll either not vote, but Democrats will vote for their candidate.
Democrats
that is the difference.
Have been through too much humiliation.
You think
too much? There's too much, and we've seen
I think it's the same case on both sides. The Republicans are gonna vote for the Republican.
All right.
The Democrats are gonna vote for the Democrat, but the people in the middle, that's who's going them swing states. And if Trump did that,
last thing
I think that JD can do that.
Look, I think that the debates that the Republicans are having with Israel is a good, healthy debate. I don't think that's going to change it.
Well, if they don't get it, if there's not a clear stance that's taken soon.
Oh, we're just not going to vote. We're going to let the country go to shit?
Yes.
Nah.
That's crazy. That's stupid.
All right, bro, but that's the reality,
You're calling the people that won't
that's
vote because
reality, though.
how they feel about Israel, and if Jay doesn't take a clear stance on that, they just won't vote and they're going to let the country go to shit and just let their family ride in hell.
Yes. I don't think so.
That's crazy.
I think so. I 100%
I feel a way about the situation, but I don't feel that way. It's that strong of a way to say, oh, the country's just going to go to shit if we don't take
I just think y'all think people are just going to go, you think people are just going to blindly give their vote away? Just because they, like what? They're going to vote for what they want. If they're not getting what they want, they won't vote. It's that simple.
Let's vote for communism then.
They won't do that.
Or just
they
don't
won't do
vote.
that.
Just let the country go.
I don't think a communist will win. I don't think Mandami would. He can't be a president. He's a freaking Ugandan Muslim. He can never be the president. A Muslim would never be the president of the United States. Not in our lifetime. Maybe in the future when we long gone. But a Muslim in America, please, that wouldn't happen. They wouldn't get enough money.
Think about the state of mind of the vice president. How do they honestly, how do you square the circle when you go to a prayer breakfast? How do you square the circle? I mean, Old Testament, New Testament. Well, what's the fundamental thing that connects from John to Matthew to Proverbs? It's this notion of hunger, feeding the poor, the sick, the tired. It's not an option, it's central to advancing God's will. I mean, the fundamental point that we'd be using, because this is what it's about.
God's will.
The federal government said it in the lawsuit, that they want to use it as a bargaining chip to end this shutdown. That's shameful. It's never happened in U.S. history. And I appreciate the governors, the 23 AGs that stepped up and sued. And we've won those lawsuits. Now we need to win the heart and mind of the President of the United States, not just the Vice President of the United States, to do the right damn.
See, like, if you're going to continue to do this and blame Trump, like, bro, people see this. People are watching Schumer. I mean, for the smart people, like, people know what it was. CNN even admitted it last night. They're admitting it to their own voters.
We've got plenty more on the other side. We will talk much more about this. Again, you're looking live at the Senate floor as the Democratic filibuster has been broken. We have so far reached 60. We're waiting for the official count. But right now, 60 votes that would unlock moving forward with this plan to reopen the government on the Senate side. A quick break. More on the other side.
They just said it. Democrat filibuster. I mean, guys, Democrats are going to notice that it was Democrats' fault this whole time, not Trump. Trump wasn't starving people. Look, all over the media, guys, they're blaming the Democrats.
If we are ever going to get back to the old America, that's got to be the Democrats' part of the bargain. Stop coming up with radically new and often terrible ideas, and then in the next breath, insist there be no debate about any of it. That if you don't see it right away and go along, you're bad, stupid, and deplorable. As if you were saying, duh, 2 + 2 = 5. Isn't that obvious? Yeah, it's obvious you can't add. You can't just say shit. Math is racist. Queers for Palestine. Looting is cool. Healthy at any weight. If the men's football team played the women's team, it would be a tie. You can't just say shit.
That's what I said, bro.
He's right.
And I also think until they come back to earth with the crazy trans and what is the furries and all that,
that's what
the regular human beings, especially the ones, because I feel like a lot of people who were turned off to Trump was because of the media. And yeah, there are probably some people who are like that with JD and the Republican Party as a whole, but Trump's was especially because of he was more outlandish and he was a felon and all these things, and he still won.
Exactly.
So I think without those things and having a younger dude, and also, I remember JD is a great debater, a master debater.
They're still having these problems right now. So one little problem that we're having a disagreement with, Israel, they got problems with LGBTQ. They think men and women can be the same.
Yeah.
They just have a whole bunch of shit that they got problems with. This is a humiliation thing.
And no one on the left is going to come out against Israel either, really. No president.
They're all still voting for that,
So
it's like, that's not going to be a problem at all. But you know what I mean?
They have the same issue in that sense.
I hear your argument though, Brandon. People do say that, and I do. I don't know if I agree with it yet, but I know that for a fact. We're not letting no damn communists, these California governors, get into office and be the president of the United States. People will literally.
The Cartier family won't allow it.
They will be there 3 a.m. to vote to not allow Gavin Newsom.
January 6th.
So this is just worse for them, guys. I mean, every day. Look, y'all see the people on TikTok. They even realizing it. This is Democrats' fault.
I just think you guys give too much credit to.
Well, until they go against
you saying, oh,
LGBTQ,
Democrats are dumb. They're literally
never
that
going
stupid.
against that.
If they don't go against that,
y'all
they're gonna
talking
win.
about
They're
the
never
trans
gonna
issue. People are fighting tooth and nail to make that a reality. These
Exactly.
people are stupid.
But the regular ones, like Bill Maher and the moderate Democrats and the black men who, since black men had the most ever for Trump, none of them is rocking with
18%
that.
of black people voted for Trump.
But that was the most ever.
and it's gonna gain.
It was the most
election.
ever.
I hope so.
It will. I know
hope
for
so.
a fact.
They don't
Just
think,
because
I don't
of
hear
this.
JD, like they say Republicans in general are racist, but they really did not like Trump and he still won. Like he was a felon. We elected a felon.
like it's one thing not agree with LGBTQ. They still gonna vote Democrat, but you took them food stamps.
Ooh.
You took them food stamps.
And that's how they was paying them. That's how they was getting that vote.
You took them food stamps, so it's getting real. And they taking them illegal ballots out the way. So shit, it's gonna get worse.
I have a lot more questions than answers. I don't know why Senate Democrats
are going along with
fought
this
so hard for a date promised in the future, and looks like they're settling for something that is 6 weeks down the line. Like, I don't get it.
I would say it doesn't feel like a gentleman's agreement. It feels like Lucy and the football.
Ooh,
you know?
yeah, I see that.
It's like, oh yeah, we promised this vote.
Right.
Whoops, the vote's gone.
But they can even, in good faith, do a vote in the Senate. Nothing's going to happen in the House.
Mike Johnson
Yeah.
does that every Sunday.
So, I mean, right, so I'm like, even if John Thune is being above board, say, I'm going to do this. But look at the base. I mean, I'm already seeing a thing on social media and getting emails from listeners to my radio show. By the way, I have a radio show. And
We already said that.
We gave you credit for that, Dean. Come on.
People already, no, but they're saying, for 40 days you shut the government down, and now you're going to open the government up, and what did you get in return?
Right.
Nothing.
Right.
Nothing. After the
That's
pain
crazy.
you inflicted, people were willing to take the. I talked to union workers from TSA. I said, I'll take the pain if it's going to help me to get health insurance subsidies paid. So you're getting nothing in return. I don't know how. And you just won an election on Tuesday in huge numbers.
This is my question. What explains the timing here? Like, what changed? The term deals didn't change.
The cynical person would say that Democrats won the election, that's what changed.
Yeah, Republicans are going to say that.
That's exactly what they're going to say. And, I'm not flacking. I, worked for 3 Democratic senators back in the day. I'm not flacking for them now. I don't know what their response, a real response, is going to be to that because it's not apparent. It looks like they folded.
That might be true. It might have been just for that. Because
What,
why
the
else?
elections?
Yeah.
The November 5th elections. I mean, as soon as the November 5th elections went down, all
Right after.
Polymark and all that stuff was saying that the shutdown was about to end.
So maybe, the Polymark and all that, the money don't lie.
The money doesn't lie. Money has never lied. Money talks.
And the American people are seeing this, guys. Even this senator, Democrat senator, said he really doesn't know why they were on a shutdown.
Do you wish that you would have started looking for this off-ramp sooner? You said that Republicans were never going to change in their position.
I didn't fully understand how dug in they were. Again, because I was so focused on the Virginia elections, I wasn't in this discussion on the healthcare to see how dug in they were. But even as I was not part of these discussions, I was saying to Thune and others on the floor going back, listen, I need, some of you heard me say this in the hall, I need a moratorium on mischief. Others are working on the healthcare thing, I trust them. Others are working on the approach thing, I trust them. I need a moratorium on mischief. Because if we vote to open and then the immediate step next week is Donald Trump fires a lot more people, it's going to blow up trust to get the full year deal. And so I've been preaching this moratorium on mischief for a month. But I think partly why did they finally give me the moratorium on mischief on RIFs? They needed my vote, but they also saw the election on Tuesday.
They also saw the election on Tuesday.
Democrats are going to look like losers if they're just attacking each other in this. For some reason, Marjorie Taylor Greene was better at messaging the stakes of this shutdown, it feels like, than a lot of Democrats were. You have to give people the benefits they are entitled to under SNAP. You have to address the underlying issues of the crisis of healthcare in this country, but get government back working. No one can get anywhere. Flights aren't flying. The holidays are coming.
Yeah.
This is a welcome decision in my mind.
Okay. Look. Let's be clear. The Republicans run the House. The Republicans run the Senate. The Republicans run the White House. The Republicans run the Supreme Court, as far as I'm concerned. This was a choice by Republicans to cut SNAP benefits. This was a choice by Republicans to cut ACA subsidies. This was a choice by the Republicans to gut the federal government and federal employment. Democrats had nothing to do with it. I want an opposition party. I think the Democrats caved. I think the Democrats let down the American people. And like you, Whoopi, I have absolutely no faith that the Republican Party will come to the negotiating table in good faith. You know, you do something like this, shame on you the first time. You do it twice, 3 times, 4 times, shame on me. Shame on the Democrats for even believing that the Republicans will, even vote on it. There's no guarantee in this New Deal that there's going to be a vote. There's no even commitment to have a vote. So the bottom line is the Democrats went into this after a blue wave out of the American people saying, we do want the opposition. We the working people want the Democratic Party to fight for them. And now they just caved and surrendered. I think Chuck Schumer, his days are over. If he cannot keep his caucus together, he needs to go. He needs to be replaced.
I completely disagree with you, Sonny, for this reason, what you rattled off.
She really believes that this is the Republicans' fault, guys.
But then she said the Democrats caved, so why would that have anything to do with it?
They had to cave. It was making them look worse because people, if it would have went any longer, it would have looked super, super bad on them, bro. Republicans were never going to agree to this, guys.
Looks like we're getting very close on the shutdown. We'll never agree to give any substantial money or any money to really prisoners, illegals that come into our country. And I think the Democrats understand that. And it looks like we're getting close to the shutdown ending. You'll know very soon. Thank you.
Boom. That was their whole reason, bro. They love illegals more than their own citizens, guys.
They need those votes.
Exactly.
And we've always said that.
We've always said that. They don't really care about the poor people. They don't really care about the illegals. They care about power. So they can't do anything that's going to help them get power.
Another Democrat senator privately knew they were about to starve children. They knew this.
Oh my gosh, look at the Republicans.
But look at Donald Trump starving kids. But y'all knew they weren't going to allow that. Illegals?
Come on.
His name is Dick Durbin.
Like, come on, guys.
Dick Durbin.
Out of all this time, out of all this debating we've been doing, y'all thought the Republicans...
master debating.
We're going to give illegals
It's interesting that they just continue to just blame Republicans for everything. It's like their side is just not at fault. But since day one, we knew this was a Democrat government shutdown.
On the government sites, they were saying that it was the Democrats' fault. Like they put that all on the government websites because the websites were getting shut down and everything. I was wondering why there wasn't no traffic at the airport this morning. It wasn't even on Friday either, though. You know what's funny? When I went to the airport Friday, I had all these news stations there to video the line, but there was no line. Yeah, y'all just want so bad to just find anything.
This fight will and must continue. Democrats must fight because of millions of families will lose health care coverage. We must fight because children who are dying of cancer will not get health care coverage. We must fight because a senior citizen cannot afford to pay $25,000 a year just for health insurance. We must fight to keep millions from financial ruin. And make no mistake about it, the American people know who is inflicting this healthcare trauma on them. Donald Trump and the Republicans.
Come on, man.
See how he tries to, they lead with emotional things
I'll make a point though. I think both sides are pretty terrible on the healthcare issue.
Yeah, but they've been trying to figure it out.
What is the plan for repealing or giving an alternative to the Affordable Care Act? Or what are the changes you're going to make to the Affordable Care Act? Because obviously this is a scare. For the regular people who are not suffering from that problem, they're going to also suffer from the issue of their healthcare premiums tripling and going up hundreds of thousands of dollars.
You know what now?
What's going to be done about that?
The prices of medicines have went down triple now.
It doesn't matter. Their healthcare insurance is going to be high. The insurance that you put in...
The prices of drugs is the problem.
The price that you pay for insurance is going up. That's the problem. The price of the Affordable Care Act is going up.
I think they're just cutting back on it. See, like right here, it says they're cutting back on it.
No. They want to cut the funding, yes.
Not fully, bro.
But the stuff...
does not abolish Obamacare.
What people pay per month to have the ACA is going up. That's the price of your insurance premium is going up. No, nothing's being done about that. That's why they wanted to shut down the government, because they wanted to extend it or something so the premiums didn't go up.
So,
but do they have what is the Republican solution to fixing that?
Obamacare is putting America more in debt, so it's causing inflation to go up.
Sure, but it's still going up. But what are Republicans going to do to help?
Now inflation is going to go down, and the prices of drugs are going down.
But that doesn't change the price of insurance, though.
Inflation is going down, so eventually, I mean,
It doesn't change the price of insurance, though.
Let's
That's
see.
what I'm talking
Let's see.
about.
Let's see.
There's nothing being done by Republicans for health insurance.
But what was the Democrats
I
doing?
think both sides they were trying to extend allegedly they were trying to extend the health care subsidy so that the premiums didn't go up. But there's nothing being done by Republicans to address the health care issue.
But that was going to affect the inflation.
Obama's
I don't know
Affordable
why
Care
you're talking
Act
about inflation.
It's
nothing to do with inflation.
It does.
The health
debt
care
ceiling is keep rising because of Obamacare, bro. And they just cut down the prices. So we were getting charged triple the prices of drugs than other countries.
That's
so
great, but people who have health insurance under the Affordable Care Act is going to go up. It says insurance companies are still making you pay a lot with self-pay.
So for an MRI, with the shirts, it was $1,900.
Damn, so you only pay $300 by yourself?
So
and $200.
What's going to help inflation? Obviously, the self-pay. I mean,
Yeah,
obviously.
that's a shoot. I might go get me an MRI.
So does it mean it's cheaper to not have insurance?
Maybe that's what they're trying to do. They're just trying to lower the cost of MRIs and medicine so that you can just cut the insurance out.
Democrats bought Obamacare. We know it sucks. What's the Republicans?
But to be honest, that could just be a
that's my whole thing.
That could just be a flaw of capitalism in general because you can't really stop an insurance company from charging what they want if it's private.
Okay, President Trump is right. So maybe this is their solution. We should send the healthcare dollars directly to the patient, not insurance companies.
That doesn't make sense.
So maybe that's the solution. I don't know the solution. They're trying to figure it out, but it's not.
It's not what they offer.
Hey, you're insurance, bud? Let's charge the insurance company $2,000, but I mean, you pay out of pocket, which we know you don't got. It could be $300. So send it to the patient. I think that's the solution right there. Boom, we just got it right there.
That this morning the president posted on Truth Social, calling on Congress to redirect subsidies from insurance companies directly to Americans so that they can purchase their own health care. Now, there's a lot of words there, but just start at the top. Donald J. Trump recommending two Senate Republicans, that hundreds of billions of dollars being sent to insurance companies go directly to the people.
I like that
I think this is a good plan here.
I like that idea. It was something. I knew it wasn't just nothing. You can't just cut it in and there'll be no plan. I knew it was something.
I was wondering what the plan was, me personally.
And now guess what? After all this, the $2,000 stimulus check finna come in, y'all.
They said that's a plan for low propensity voters.
So now
It's a good plan.
So now also, y'all
Democrats
seen
been running that with welfare since
the 50-year mortgage plan. People say they like that idea.
Because it's usually 25 to 30, huh?
30.
So you can make the payment go down if it's longer.
Make it affordable.
Hey.
Now you got a home to live in.
So the gas prices went down, the medicine prices went down, the mortgage payments went down. We're sending out $2,000. Who's really for the working people? Manda me.
Look, bro, he's cooked, bro. This guy's overly cooked.
Yeah, he said he was gonna fix that homelessness, and
so after just not even a full year, guys, they're planning to cut the debt $37 trillion.
Woo!
Off tariffs.
Woo.
Everybody was crying about tariffs.
The tariffs.
So not just the medicine down.
The tariffs.
The debt is going down. So y'all know we smart here. So
Debt
when the debt
equals
goes
inflation.
Down, exactly, bro.
According to
Prices are
Mr.
going
Elon.
down. And I seen a guy the other day. I'm not gonna pull up the video. It was a guy the other day saying something looks strange in the store. Everything was on sale in the grocery store.
The gas prices are undoubtable.
So man, this is just
They're
making
still high downtown Houston.
This is making Democrats look bad, guys. We seen it, guys. We voted right. We know we did. We voted. Everybody knew.
If he ran again today, do you think he'd win?
I don't
Hell
regret
yes.
my vote. I don't regret
I
voting
should have
for
voted
Trump.
twice, like the illegals.